Hi everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. I'm here with my 3 babies and they are going to participate in Theme Thursday, and the theme for this Thursday is snaps, or the alternative is snappy dressing. So we're going to do snaps, and as you can see I have my Madison, my Chang Soo Lee, and my Jamie. And Madison, she is wearing her very pretty pink romper that has unicorns all over it, and she's wearing a blue headband with the blue bow to bring out the blue colors of her romper, and she's holding her long-eared pink bunny rabbit Lovey. And then Chang Soo Lee, my little cuddle bug, she is wearing a hooded play suit, and it's a side snap play suit, and it's blue, and it has owls all over it, and she's wearing a blue headband with a blue lace bow, and the headband's a stretchy headband that she's wearing. And then she is holding her little Asian baby, who is also wearing a blue play suit, and it has snaps down the front, and she's holding on to a little teddy bear. She's got a pacifier in her mouth, and she is wearing a blue hat. And then my big boy Jamie, he is wearing a velour brown play suit, and it has the side snaps on it, and he is holding his velour beige teddy bear Lovey. So there they are, all sweet babies in this Theme Thursday video, and they look so adorable. So very, very sweet. Now, I do want to say that the reason you're seeing Jamie and Madison is because I have received some very nice, lovely, and encouraging comments. I spoke to my son about what happened, and he had some good pointers for me to think about. And I've also received some wonderful emails to my personal email account from friends that I've made on YouTube, asking me to please continue to show Madison and Jamie, and so that's why you see them. And so I just want to thank everyone for your lovely comments and emails, and it truly touched my heart to know that there are many of you that enjoy seeing Madison and Jamie. And so after much thinking, I decided to go ahead and put them in videos and see what happens. Now, the other thing I wanted to share with you, I had a reborn mommy that offered to do Madison's twin for me, reborn Madison's twin, and I'm not going to go into the details about that. But anyhow, I had attempted to reborn Madison's twin, and I used the same method with her that I used with Madison, and it just turned out absolutely horrible. The limbs, the head, I might as well say all of it. The kit, I'm not sure if it was the vinyl or what it was. I think I know what it was now, but when I was doing it, it looked like there were cracks all through the vinyl, lines and cracks. It looked hideous. I had washed the kit, and then I applied the vinyl prep, the color corrector, and then I started doing the layers of paint, and by the time I got to the 9th layer of paint, it was hideous. It was a total disaster. Let me get one of the limbs here. Had lines all through the limbs, the head, cracks like you would see on an old Victorian doll, like cracks from where the paint cracked and everything. Excuse me. So it looked absolutely horrible. So I sent an email to that reborn mommy, and I was very upset. And I asked her if she would still reborn the kit, but she would have to, take the paint off if I couldn't do it. And so anyway, after I sent that email, and I calmed down a little bit. I figured, well, you know what? It's air dry paints that I'm using. And with the air dry paints, if you don't put the varnish on, you can go ahead and remove the paint and the vinyl prep and the color corrector by using water, warm water, and soap, Dawn soap. So what I did is I took a big mixing bowl, and I did this with each limb and the head. I filled it up with hot water, put in Dawn soap, let the limb or the head soak for 10 minutes in the hot water, and then I took a soft bristle toothbrush and just started working all that paint. All layers of all 9 layers of paint and color corrector and vinyl everything off of each limb and the head. Then I had to go back and use toothpicks to get all the paint and everything out of every single crease on the limbs and the head. I'll tell you what, guys, it took me over 4 hours to strip all the layers of paint and everything off the kit. And by the time I was done, I was in so much pain because I have the spondyloarthritis in my spine and I have the fibromyalgia and the arthritis in my hands. I couldn't stand up. I was bent over because I was standing on my feet for over 4 hours. My one leg hurt, my hip, they were hurting. My hands, I had so much pain I couldn't move my one. Actually, it was this hand. I couldn't move the fingers or the hand because the wrist. I was in so much pain with it. Anyway, I let the kit dry for 2 days, and after it dried, I saw that I was able to get all the paint off. I did get all the paint off, and I decided to do an experiment, and I started with just one limb because I figured if it didn't work with the one limb, I would, remove everything and send the kit to this reborn mommy and let her reborn Madison's twin for me. So what I did, I needed to find out what was different, what happened to this kit, because it's the same peach vinyl from Germany as Madison's, and both kits came from the same company. The only difference between the two was that Madison's twins sister's head is softer than hers, a lot softer than her head. So that was the only difference. So I needed to find out what in the world was going on. I didn't know if it was me. I just didn't know. So what I did is I did not put any vinyl prep or color corrector on the limb. I bypassed that. I didn't put that on. And instead, I just started putting the layers of paint. And I put 3 layers of the light Asian skin tone, and it came out beautiful. No issues whatsoever. And that's when I realized it wasn't me. It wasn't the vinyl. It was the vinyl prep and the color corrector. So I've done all the limbs and her head, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but that's the peach vinyl, and that's the color. And she's a dark Asian skin tone color. She has 3 layers of the light Asian skin tone, 3 layers of the light Asian skin tone mixed with the medium Asian skin tone, and then 3 layers of the medium Asian skin tone mixed with the Asian skin tone. So her limbs and her head are 2/3 of the way done. So now tonight I'm going to, well, I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight. I might do it tomorrow. I will be adding 2 layers of the Asian skin tone mixed with the peach blushing all over the limbs and the head. And then I don't think I'm going to put them, I don't know if I'm going to Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do the bottom of her hands. I don't think I did the bottom of the hands on Madison or the bottoms of her feet when I did the peach blushing mixed with the Asian skin tone. I'll have to look at her hands again and her feet. But anyway, yeah, so after I do that, I'll let it dry, and then I'll go ahead and just add the peach blushing to the elbows, the knees, the top of the hands, the top of the feet. I'll do them on the cheeks, the nose, and on the chin and under the eyes on Madison's twin. Now, Madison doesn't have the peach blushing under her eyes, but I'm going to put it on this baby. And then I'll have to let the kit dry and cure for at least 2 weeks before I'll be able to add the varnish, and then she will be done. Oh, no, she won't be done. I have to do the creasing. After I do the blushing, I have to do 2 layers of creasing. And then I have to let the kit cure for 2 weeks, and then I can add the varnish. And then I will do her lips and her nails, and do her eyebrows, and then I'll varnish on top of the eyebrows, and do the rest of it, so her eyes and her eyelashes and so forth. So to that reborn mommy, I did send another email to you saying that I went ahead and stripped the paint off of the kit and had done that experiment to see if it would work, and it did. Because I said in the email that if it didn't work, I would send the kit to you to reborn. But the thing is, my email accounts are on the fritz. I can't send emails, and I'm not getting any emails. So I'm not sure what's going on with my email account. So that's why I'm sharing about this work in progress in this video, so that reborn mommy, she watches my videos, so she'll be able to see, you know, what happened, why she hasn't received an answer from me. So, and that's why, because of my, I'm not sure what's going on with my email accounts. I don't know at this point. I don't know if anybody else is having an issue with theirs. I mean, from my service provider. Anyway, that's the thing. So, my goodness. I didn't want this to be a long video, and yes, it's not going to be a long video, but I did want to share about my work in progress. I want to let that reborn mommy know what's happening, and I'm doing fine with the kit. If I hit a snag, I'm just going to send the kit to you, and so you can reborn her for me. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was a Theme Thursday video, but I wanted to put in the work in progress in here so you guys could just see a little bit of what I'm doing and why my week has been so crazy. I am homebound, and so I have a lot of time to kill, and so it's taken me a week to get this baby 2/3 of the way done. Whereas with Madison, it took me almost 4 months. And that's because she was my first baby to reborn. And I made mistakes on her. I went back and fixed them. And then I went back and did a makeover on her, giving her different eyebrows. And then I went back and had blushing and creasing. So she was my tester baby. But I love her. I love how she came out. So, but I've got a really, really good feeling that this baby is going to be just as beautiful when I'm done with her. Just based on how she looks right now with her skin tone. Yeah, so anyway, that's where we're at. Everyone, thank you for watching this video, and take care. Bye for now.